Hello everyone, welcome to Liberguns 50. Today we're doing this 1886 and this one has a 26-inch barrel and we're using a good old 4590. In the 4590 we're going to shoot it across a chronograph and see what kind of velocities we can get out of this little bit longer barrel. The longest barrel we ever shot a 4590 out of before was a 24-inch barrel. This 26-inch barrel may give us a little bit more velocity. So we're going to shoot the Extreme Defender, which is a 225 grain bullet. Out of the other gun it did about 3,000 feet a second. And we're going to shoot a 300 grain Remington soft point bullet or hollow point bullet and across the chronograph and see what kind of velocities we're actually getting out of this 1886 Winchester in 4590. So we're going to load up the Extreme Defense bullet in here and go ahead and run it across the chronograph and see what that 225 grain bullet will do. Chronograph and see what kind of speed it gets. I think I accidentally hit that plate there. As you can see, these are pistol AR 500 plates. They're not thick enough to handle the rifle, and I didn't mean to hit it. I was trying to aim just under it, but these bullets going so fast hit a little bit higher than I anticipated. Now we're going to try one of those 300 grain Remington bullets. See what kind of speed it gets. Let's check it out and see what it did. Okay, that one went 2,604 feet a second for a 300 grain bullet. That's moving pretty good. That bullet entered right there and did not exit the, this right here is old, this is a different bullet. Did not exit the log. Still in there somewhere. Let's see how far these logs fly. We're going to use the 225 grain Extreme Defense bullet. Okay, let's try to hit both those logs if we can. Okay, cross the chronograph into those two logs. Let's see what happens to them. Well, first of all, let's see how fast it was going. Well, first of all, let's see how fast it was going. 2,997 feet a second. Pretty close to 2,000 or 3,000 feet a second. So it blew right through that first log. Where's that other? Oh, that board flew way over here. And all the way through this one too. Look at that. Okay, hollow point. Cross the chronograph and into that log. I don't think it'll go through that log. I think it'll knock it for a loop though. I might be wrong. It might have went through it. We're going to shoot through all those gloves into those water jugs and just see what happens. There's 22 pair, or 22 gloves, not 22 pair. So let's see what happens. Look at the hole coming through those gloves. 1 and 2 pair of gloves. And that's a lot of gloves to go through itself, much less to blow through jugs of water. So let's look. This jug here blown all to pieces. This jug here is blown all to pieces. So that's 2 of them. I wonder where the first jug went, if that... There's a jug up here. Blown all to pieces. Not sure, that might have been from a different time. So I'm not seeing... Oh. This in here is wounded, but there's nothing inside of it. It's wounded. So apparently that bullet, if there was much of a bullet left, bounced off and is somewhere right here. I mean, I don't even know if there was any bullet left. That's a lot of impact for a 300 grain hollow point, going through all those gloves, then hitting those water jugs. So we'll look around, see if we find any pieces of lead or something. There are some tiny pieces of lead on the table. That could be all that hit that jug. Maybe we can see on the slow-mo what happened. This may be all that was left of that bullet right here. Looks fresh. All right, now we're trying the extreme defense bullet. Let's see what it'll do. 3,000 feet a second. We're going to water jugs first, and then gloves. All right, you've seen it blew through those water jugs, blew them all up, and then you hit these gloves. Look at these gloves are hooked together, and they got a bullet on it. Look at those gloves. Gloves are hooked together, and there is a bullet. And so, stopped in this one here, so it went through those water jugs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and stopped up in that 15th glove. It did mess up that bullet pretty good. That bullet's hung in there something fierce. We'll show you this up real close. Look at that. The bullet's hung in there. It's really caught in there good. I mean, it's caught in there good. There, I got it off. But it really tore up the nose of that bullet. I don't know if you can see that, but that's really tore up good. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of enjoyed the destruction of this 1886 and 4590. As you see, I messed up my metal target. Them bullets are going pretty quick. Now, off camera, the readings for the 300 grain bullet was 2,624 feet a second, right in that area. I don't know why on camera it was a little bit different. I'm assuming that our chronograph might have been overheating because it is super hot out here. But that's what we come up with. You saw how it blew through those jugs. You saw how it blew through that wood. We had a really good time making this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. 4590 is a really powerful gun for a lever action, and I think it would make a really good bear defense gun, especially, you know, if you're out in the woods and you're hunting and then all of a sudden a bear pops up. You got, you know, this right here, you're going to have 8 rounds to take it out with. So I think you'll be able to get it with 8 rounds. Maybe even get, you know, 1 on or 2 on 1 bullet if you're good, like Quigley was. So anyhow, thank you for watching. God bless each and every one of you. Come back and see me, you hear?